Streaming worldwide, this is the Gospel America Television Network. The following is a Gospel America Television Network special presentation, a commentary on the assassination attempt of former President Donald Trump. Hi everybody, I'm Gary Jenkins. Nobody special, just somebody who is concerned about the direction our nation is traveling in. The recent assassination attempt of former President Donald Trump is an indicator of just where America is at this time. We are no longer the United States of America. We have become the divided states of America, where right wing versus left wing, where Democrats versus Republicans, and there are many others that are in the pot as well. But what happened in Pennsylvania is something that should have never happened. There is an evil sweeping across our nation. Gun violence is on the rise. And it is absolutely unnecessary for Americans to live in fear, especially when you become a political candidate. The answer to our points of view are not answered by bullets and guns and other forms of violence, but rather we should come together as a nation. Now, I have a different perspective on what happened as the investigation by the Secret Service continues. As a former member of the President of the United States security team at the White House and Camp David, I have a perspective about how this could have happened. And while we don't want to cast aspersions on the fine men and women of the United States Secret Service, we must also be aware of the fact that there is a lax in our security of our president and others that the agency protects. There is no way that a 20-year-old with a high-powered rifle should be able to get close enough to the former president at his rally and shoot him whereby the bullet grazed his ear, and it could have been a lot worse. So my question is, when I think about the security procedures in protecting whether it's the president or a political candidate such as Donald Trump, what went wrong? Something went wrong. And to have rooftops that close to the president, a former president, as he's delivering his address at the rally, was absolutely unacceptable. And so we have to raise the question of what are we doing to train and equip our Secret Service agents in securing a perimeter for the people they protect? Well, I don't know all the answers. I don't have all the answers. In fact, I can only speculate. But I want you to understand that our nation has got to turn away from the violence and the evil that is taking place. It is written in 2 Chronicles 7:14, "If my people, which are called by my name, will humble themselves and pray, and seek my face, and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven, and I'll forgive their sins, and I'll heal their land." America is a wounded nation. America is a nation that is suffering from the wounds, I personally believe, of sin. And until we as a people come back together and embrace God and His standards of righteousness, until we come together and embrace one another with love and respect, we're going to continue to see these kinds of incidences that are happening across our country. My prayers go out to President Trump and to his family and to those that work with him and all of the people that attended that rally. My prayers also go out to the brave firefighter who died protecting his family. What a tragedy. This should never have happened. And so we as a nation are to come together. Black and white, Mexican, Puerto Rican, Chinese, Asian, doesn't matter what our race is. It doesn't matter what our ethnic background is. We as a nation, we are Americans. And the American way, and more importantly, the godly way, is to return to the Lord and to seek His face and His counsel. And yes, we as a nation have got to humble ourselves and pray and turn from our wicked ways. I'll continue to pray for President Trump. And whether you are a Trump supporter or not, the answer to our political differences is not through guns and bullets and other forms of violence. I'm Gary Jenkins from the Gospel America Television Network. I just had to say something about this situation. I can't afford to remain silent any longer and be a bystander. We've got to speak out, and speak out against gun violence, and speak out against crime, and speak out against evil, and declare that God is still in control. Thank you for watching. This has been a special presentation from the Gospel America Television Network on the assassination attempt of former President Donald Trump. Streaming worldwide, this is the Gospel America Television Network.